and hopefully it still says it's in Florida. Hopefully I get it sometime in the next week. My capture card comes tomorrow, so I'd like to build my server, which, by the way, I will actually be building a dedicated modded Minecraft server now. So if there is some mods that you're interested in playing, let me know. And I'm getting a 400 megabit upload speed, so I'll have a pretty solid, stable connection to host as well. So it should be a pretty good time. Okay. So let's familiarize ourselves. We're building the aqueduct, and right now we're working on some screw pumps to get the water up into it. So the aqueduct's up here, and here is our screw pump design. We have one pulling from the river up into this area, and then we have another screw pump pumping up north, and now we have to build some walls around to make sure that we are not construction's present. So this is where the micromanaging of the little bits back and forth has been taking me some time. I have to remove those 2 floors so then I can put some walls in. And then I have to build up the next step, which will be pulling in. Ooh, has begun a mysterious construction. Oh, nice. Let's make sure that she has everything she needs. Or they need. I don't know if it's a she. Rock door. Stock level is low. Rock door. Good. Build the stocks up. That's why we have you here. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. Zobin and Salodom keeps muttering Absamendad. Keshak. Okay, well, it looks like you have everything you need. So we're just gonna let you do you. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna go over here, because I was in the middle of looking at something when you interrupted me so rudely. So I need to build a grate up north in that spot where that dwarf is, 1Z level down. Because that's where I'm hoping the water can get pumped through, and I don't want them to just fall. So I've been trying to build these little grates to protect them from their own stupidity. I'm hoping this dwarf is removing the floors and not just staying there, and I'm not sure doing... Yeah, he removed the floor. Good. Good, good, good. Ah, lovely. The floors are removed. Ah, I've never done this. I'm so excited. Getting this water up multiple Z levels, that's a big thing for me, even though it might seem really small. And it's been like a week-long project. My streaming got in a kind of a vacation mode for the last few days, and so I have been kind of streaming in the morning and doing other stuff, and the weekends being what they are, do variety. So I played some EU4 yesterday instead of playing Dwarf Fortress. And playing Armello was a little bit, but I'll get back to the general Dwarf Fortress streams during the week for a little bit, but I'm going to start playing RimWorld. I think that would be a little bit of fun, and I still need to play the DLC, which I purchased and never got into. Does anyone have any thoughts about RimWorld? Yes, bring that stone really, really slowly. You can do it. You can do it. We can remove some construction right here. Maybe right there. We need to make sure we eventually get the scaffolding out of the way. just all up in our grill. And now that they finally moved the rocks, it's actually... Oh, I can't remove that one. I need to keep that one, otherwise they won't be able to get that little bit cleared. Ugh. Dwarves, why don't you work a little bit faster? Come on. Get your act together. Okay. RimWorld is fun. Gonna do modded. RimWorld is a lot of fun. I have never done modded before. So one modded thing I think looks hilarious is the one where you actually get chat to be involved and like throw stuff at you in good or negative ways. But I would like to actually just do some basic mod. Do you have any suggestions, Pedro? In terms of like some good mods? And Reb, do you have any suggestions? Yeah, RimWorld, I loved RimWorld. Ah, here we go. Zuban. Enchaladom. Miller has created Absamidad. Keshak Tashgashir. A water buffalo bone bracelet. He claims it is an heirloom in the name of a family ancestor. Obak. Dust basements. Dust basements. There's a whole lot. Really depends on your taste. Yeah, I could see that. I kind of would want it to be keeping to the spirit of the game, but maybe adding more in the way of animals, story elements, variety, buildable stuff, research, ways to get electricity, complexity elements, better world generation, giving caravans a purpose. Don't generally play modded, but I saw an interesting D&D oriented one. Play as goblins and such. Oh, that is it. Kind of a cool concept. Okay, come on. You can get this little... You just need to get this wall right there constructed. You can do it. I have faith in you. I should have, I need to build more leggings. This is a really weirdly shaped aqueduct. DLC also makes caravans and visitors a bit more important story-wise. That's good, because I was having a hard time figuring out what to do with it besides go back and forth between the closest caravan, using your caravan just to go back and forth with the closest city. Seemed like that's all I needed to do to make all the money. So, we have 120 dwarves. This is what happens. I end up getting distracted and, like, trying to do other things in my fort, which is smart. But that's why it takes forever to get the aqueducts. So we got that. We're almost done with our last... Oh, there's water going on here. Shoot. Huh. Well, that's gonna really put a damper on the whole making this a religious spot. Put a damper. Let's, I guess still use it. You know, it's not a big deal. We'll just pretend like we meant that to be there. So we'll just build, you know, some tables and pretend like there's nothing in our way. And where's the container? H. Do we have any statues? I hope so. Gotta beautify this place artificially with random statues. Oh, look at that. We got 11 statues. We're gonna just put them everywhere. Get all the wealth just because of this. Silver statue. It's like everything might be crappy, but we know how to make the room look nice in just a few spots. Oh, that's gonna really jazz up this place. I need to build more. That's the way to go. And let's see. Armor Shadow. Created a masterpiece. Cherry biscuits. Well, with cooking, that's not quite as important in my mind. I love how the pig is still like critically wounded and has been since getting punctured days ago. And progress has been made! Yes! Okay, now we can go to the next level. The water is trapped and safe. So at this level, we need to build another screw pump and have it so it's pumping from the north facing south. So like this. And then we need to build a floor right in front of it. And we're gonna have to destroy some floors, won't we? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll just remove construction right here. Get that wall in. Remove construction there. Get those walls in here. And then here. This is gonna take forever. Oh, we can do it from all three of those at the same time, in fact. Won't take quite as long. It's interesting. I think it's saying I'm not dropping frames, but I'm seeing some interesting fluctuations in my bitrate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll live to fight another day. The hammer dwarf Monom Turil Dorgok was spotted sneaking around. What is going on? Let's investigate. Zoom. What are you doing? Hammer dwarf? Enter. Short, sturdy, fond. Sideburns. Are you... Oh, you are actually hostile. Shit. Well, we're under attack, guys. Well, release the Krakens, the tender whips, the wires of righteousness, and the wet gates. We need you. Select multiple. A, B. Okay, there we go. Got all of them, so we're gonna have them move here and hope that we get to kill him before he kills us. He's running. Oh no, he's getting away. He's getting away. Come on, guys. Come. He's come back. Attack! Let's see. B, C. Okay. Attack him. Kill! Maim! Yes! We did it? Let's see. Let's see the reports. What do we have? The hammer dwarf Monom Trudokok is fighting. The Spear Dwarf attacks the Hammer Dwarf, but he jumps away. They're just dodging. The Spear Dwarf punches the Hammer Dwarf in the left foot with the right hand. That's awkward positioning. It's like leaning really far. But the attack is deflected by the Hammer Dwarf's right boot. Or the high boot. Just missing. The force twists the left ankle, bruising the muscle though. Misses, strikes, blocked, jumps away. Scratches in the right ear and the injured part is torn. Jumps away. Wow, this is just close calls. But did we win? I think that was the end of it though. I think we won. I laugh at the face of death. I've improved my observations. So, where is he? Did he die? No, he's still around. He fell. He's injured. No one can get to him. And everyone is just wanting to kill him. But let's just cancel orders. I think that we can just let him be. He's had his fun. He's going to drown next. And this is what he gets for being a dick. Maybe. He got up? He got out? What? No. That is not allowed. Attack! Attack! He's escaping! That's what I thought. Yes! Fire those bows at him. Dear Lord. They're juking. They're jiving. They are going at it tooth and nail. What the hell? This is crazy. They're finally piling on. We did it. The theatrics are over. The wood burner finished this fight. So let's see. The Hammer Dwarf loses hold of his warhammer really early on. Oh, they're fighting, the bruising, they're hammering with their little fists of fury. The Hammer Dwarf loses the hold of the shield. The Hammer Dwarf passes out from exhaustion. But that doesn't stop him. That doesn't stop these little dwarfs. They still just are punching away and bashing with silver maces and hammers. What? The Hammer Dwarf grabs the Hammer Dwarf by the bronze helm with her right hand. The Spear Dwarf bashes the Hammer Dwarf in the head with the silver warhammer, bruising the skin. Spear with a warhammer. Gains possession of the bronze helm. The Hammer Dwarf tries to remove the... just starts stealing the products from him. An artery has been opened up by the attack. Wow. You just got completely destroyed. No one got killed on our end. I think that was a good day. A good death. It's a fair assessment. Let's see really quickly what that leaves us when it comes to Dwarf Therapist. I'm curious about the skills that we've gained just in the last round. So let me try this to see if this will work. So I think this is supposed to be able to open up easy. Bam, cool. So in that last battle, I sent everyone I had out. Only a couple people fought, but so far no one's fought really up to this point. So I'm curious. How many of these people gain some skills? So we have a couple 4s in discipline, in fighting. Oh, we got a 5 in fighting. Nothing is really jumping out, so, oh well. Not as cool and awesome as I would have hoped. I wanted to see someone at like 10. I want to start raiding some elves. I want to do some true damage to my surroundings. My inner barbarian is screaming. One more up. Here. This is where we need to be. This is the wall. We should build, what is it? Box select, that's it. Enable. Box select is awesome. Box select that. We'll build that wall. And we'll build it in. I don't even know if I need to do this, honestly. Like, because I'm so ignorant about screw pumps, this is the only way I can think that it makes sense to do it. But I'm not sure if screw pumps operate more efficiently than this. Like, do I need to put the walls around the wells where the water's going to be getting poured into? Don't know. But it really makes it take a lot longer and more meticulous. So I guess if anything's worth doing, it's worth taking time. And I want me some of that clean moat water. I just, you know, have to go up a couple more levels. But we're almost there. We just have to go this level and then one up, and so we could pour the water in. Or, no, we could just break through the wall. We don't need to pour it in. We could be better than that. Then we just need to start pumping and taking forever. That'll be like the duty of 5 dwarves. I'm just gonna assign them pumping jobs. This will be the pumping job, like, gym for the next, like, 2 years. I'm gonna get all my dwarves ripped, pumping screws. Giving birth. The baby boy! My baby boy! Let's make some silver statues, I think. What are they doing? Are they doing anything? Are they pretending they're doing something? Charcoal, they're not doing anything. They just wish they were doing something. Let's call it silver related and statues. That will make us rich. Let's build another. Now that we got the actually more anvils, we can build more forges. So something I've been kind of curious about recently, and I'm not sure if anyone knows, but where did the first anvil come? If you need to have an anvil to make an anvil, like in Dwarf Fortress, how did that happen? Did someone get possessed and make an anvil, and that was like the first time it was ever made? Oh, I didn't? I thought I did. I must have. Oh, I failed at that trade. Oh, that was so infuriating. There was a trade where I was giving them everything I had and they still weren't happy and they were finding it insulting. Oh, I just wanted to punch them. Just wanted to punch them so hard. The trader just didn't even know what kind of deal he was getting. I was giving him all the spiky balls. And he didn't even appreciate it. Didn't even appreciate the kindness. This will be good for some beds. Hopefully we can take care of everyone's needs. I'm not sure if I have enough beds or not for everyone. But all I can do is keep on building them until I have 200. Seems like a pretty good solution. Need it anyways one day. That's another, 11. Hey, Jeb, how's it going? Nice to see ya. I'm off my vacation now. I'm kind of back to my normal streaming schedule. Hey, Magna, how's it going? Nice to see ya, buddy. Yeah, I'll be streaming back in the evenings again during the weekend stuff. I had a little bit of a fun flipping of the schedule, streaming in the morning for the last few days. How's everything been going? How's your weekend? Shmacation. I need one too. It's nice to just be able to relax, kind of do whatever you want, whatever kind of like time frame. I enjoy it. But got to play a little bit of Armello, I should say, a little bit before this, if you haven't heard of it. It's a fun little board game if you're into those kind of things. I'll probably be streaming it from time to time, but my heart couldn't leave Dwarf Fortress for long, and I'm back. Ate the first ripe tomato from my garden today. It was sour. Ah, that's sad. Unless you wanted sour, which you could cook it in a way where sour tomatoes are the bomb. So it was rather green? Or is that exactly what you're aiming for? Maybe we'll make it do a little bit of a... I think I'll have this tunnel wrap kind of like this. Around here. And then we'll be able to do maybe 2 layers of, like, if we tie this tightly enough, or kind of wrap it tightly enough, we could do a layer inside and then a layer outside and not cut too close to the border. Can I put anything here? Yeah, okay. It's just the one against is the only thing that's restricting me. That's a little bit easier. I'd like it to be super sweet. It was the first red one. Probably need another day or 2. Well, still, just getting your own fruit from the garden is the best step. My favorite time at gardening was nighttime, like around 10 o'clock at night. I loved going out there because I was in a community garden, so I didn't really like gardening with so many people around, and so I'd go around out at night, have this little helmet with a light on. I would just mess around with my compost, mess around with like making sure the soil is right, the weeding, all that. It's very, very meditative. The dog eats them, and the birds, and skunks, and raccoons, and foxes. Yeah, we definitely grew up where there was skunks and raccoons and dogs and foxes, but we had a lot of fences, so there was a little bit of safeguard from that, a little bit. So I'm not sure where the up here. And this will be the outline of where this hallway goes. Bam! There. Hallway was simple. Then we can, like, duplicate this here, hopefully. Oh, cool. I've never grown anything for myself in a community garden. I've wanted like 1,000 Girl Scout plants. I've watered like 1,000 Girl Scouts plants though. Never volunteered for anything. Community gardens are just a bunch of fun. I did it because I didn't have any land and it was just a plot that I could grow into and then donate a little bit for when the time came. But most of the volunteering was just to help like the other communities' gardens set up and give out the seeds and make sure that the distribution of funds were done properly. I was a treasurer of ours. It is rewarding. Just the gardening act. Doesn't matter if you volunteer. I just think it's so cool that you grow. And honestly, it doesn't happen right away. Like, even if, like, yeah, you learned that the tomatoes aren't ripe now, so you're the next million that get produced on this vine. You're just gonna give another day or two. So you're gonna get yourselves... do you have any plans, like, to can or do anything with those tomatoes? Are you gonna make any sauce or whatnot? Super hot peppers. It was a bunch of fun, that's why I was there. I love strawberries. Just talking about this makes me want to do it again. I tried herbs last year, but because all I have is a fire escape to really kind of do it in, I forgot that they were in my fire escape, and then I ended up not watering it for like a ridiculous period of time, and it just died. All my herbs died. I was a bad herb father. Very bad. I make pretty good potato quality videos on YouTube. I'll message you the link. Yeah, do. I'd love to see. That'd be great. I want to actually get, so I'm thinking what I would like to do is actually make some Dwarf Fortress tutorial videos. Since I'm so new to it, there's so many things that I wish I knew. And I know how I would have liked my Dwarf Fortress tutorials to have been broken out to teach me. So I'm thinking I'm going to... Can you say hi in chat so I can click your name easily? Yeah. Hi. So I'm gonna try to start recording or taking the VODs from here, stitching together, and see what kind of tutorial I might be able to make. Or maybe I'll start a specific tutorial stream. Probably be better to aim going at it, creating a tutorial. And I think that would be a good starting ground to learn how to do like software editing, video editing I mean, and getting sound down and just the whole process of uploading. Don't expect it to be watched. Growing Thai chili peppers in a pot on my windowsill. I don't know when they'll be ready. I plant them around the end of June. Do you know how long they normally take to grow? Did they come with any kind of like details? That would be really cool. Make some chili with it, or quesadillas. And sky's the limit what you can make with that. Beds! More beds! And I should probably check the pumps. They're getting there. Yeah. The pumps will allow us to survive the droughts. If there's ever droughts. I don't know if there will be in this world. I've faced them in other worlds. Like all the water disappears. I have the river, so I'll just suffer like dwarf losses slowly over time as they all start drinking from the river. Once I fail at providing them alcohol. No, because my mom gave me the seeds from her own peppers. I also have an aloe plant that had to be repotted at least twice now because it grew so big. Yeah, so I have some aloe. That's one thing. So we do have a corner with some windows where I have a couple aloe plants, a vine plant, a random bush, and a coffee tree that is so stunted and so sad. But aloe is great. I remember getting sunburned all the time and having aloe, or my mom growing aloe and using it to help me. You can imagine being as pale as I am. And as a kid, that just was a consistent story. I was playing in lakes perpetually too, and running away from sunscreen. It was the devil's work, sunscreen. Let's 2 more walls. Then we just need to build the next, and we're ready to move on to the next layer. Hopefully. And then it's all gonna fail, and I'm gonna learn something new. How long do you think it will take to pump the 1,000,000 gallons it needs to get this filled? And why has no one picked up this horse corpse? Pick up the corpse. Dump it. Something. Dump. It's already marked for dumping. Literally, they're like, we don't want to touch that. That's a gather pick. Do I not have a dump spot? Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I need to do that. So we'll make this a garbage dump. Who knows? I'm pretty sure I have a garbage dump somewhere. You have a very cool spider plant? Oh. Yeah, I have a spider plant, but it's not doing too well. I'm giving it too much sunlight, I think. And I need to kind of give it a little bit more shade. But selling pups on Etsy. Oh, I'd never thought of selling plants like that on Etsy. I wonder how viable, but that'd be pretty cool. If you ever do that, let me know how that goes. We made this switch specifically for this bridge, so we don't accidentally flood ourselves in case something happens to that door. This is how I think we're dying, though. Right here. This is how I'm pretty sure it all ends. Mechanism. Yes, there we go. Now, the last 2 floor bits need to be removed, and we will be actually on our way. We'll be finished with this floor. This floor took a lot less time than the previous. Like, a whole stream of like 4 hours was dedicated just to get 1 level higher, while in like 20 minutes we were finished with this level. They go for 5 to 7 for what you've seen. This plant is kind of special. I got it from an old granny. Oh, it's a magic old granny plant. Those things will never die. Forever lasting. Rock table. Oh, wow! I didn't even realize it was 10:20. Shoot! It's a lot later than I expected, everyone. Well, I'm glad I got on for as long as I did. Or it was the excuse. Oh, I don't have the voice. But let's pretend like I have the voice for a second. So I've got some new toys, or at least I played with new software. No toys, but still. Let's see. Wait a second.